Welcome to PAATH History. Today we are going to discuss about history of map drawing. In the Middle Ages, the people of Europe used TO maps. They used the Mediterranean, the Don, and the Nile to divide the inhabited world into three parts: Asia, Africa, and Europe. The ocean and rivers that divide the land masses and the ocean that surrounds them in such maps normally take the form of a capital T inscribed within a circle, and they are accordingly often called TO maps. A series of writings since the ancient period describe the land masses across the sea. Ptolemy's geography and many works of Strabo and others were translated into Latin by the humanists. Cardinal Pierre de Alais wrote Image Mundi in 1410, in which he suggested that Asia was accessible by the long eastward journey. All these works had some basic errors, but they created a renewed interest in the search for unknown lands. Educated people in the Middle Ages believed that the world was round, but there was considerable disagreement in what lay on the other side of Europe. The Europeans had no knowledge of the American continent. Pliny, an ancient geographer, believed that the equator constituted a barrier and all those who tried to cross it would be scorched to death. Even Ptolemy thought that the Indian Ocean was landlocked, while Strabo had projected India into the Atlantic. It was Toscanelli who asked Columbus to sail westward from Lisbon on the same latitude to reach Asia. All these limitations in their notion of geography did not deter them from believing that the ocean was not a barrier to their journey. The success of the early sea voyages was bound up with the skill of map making and navigational techniques. Greater understanding of geometry and arithmetic provided the essential foundation of the art of navigation, cartography, and surveying. Maps and charts, which had been used since the 13th century, owed very little to academic science. Mathematicians, astronomers, and cartographers like Martin Behaim provided theoretical basis of scientific navigation. He is now best known for his Edaphel, the world's oldest surviving globe, which he produced for the imperial city of Nuremberg in 1492. Came up friends also contributed a lot, while sailors like Columbus and Cabot provided a practical demonstration. Juan Pescigana prepared the nautical chart in 1424. It depicted the entire region of the North Atlantic that included Ireland, England, Western Europe, the Iberian Peninsula, and northwestern Africa. Gabriel de Valseca's famous chart of 1439 included the Black Sea, the Mediterranean Europe, the Atlantic islands on the African coast comprising Cape Bozador and the 9 islands of the Azores. The Portuguese navigators adopted the altitude-distance method instead of using the pole star to determine longitudes. The first recorded use of stars to estimate latitude was made in 1462 and the use of midday sun to calculate the latitude began in 1484. Abraham Jacuto, a Portuguese Jew who later became the royal astronomer of Lisbon, prepared a table of the sun's height. In 1514, João de Lisboa made use of the magnetic compass for determining magnetic declination. This was a major step in bringing the two fields together, academic science and practical skills. In 1569, the Flemish cartographer Gerard de Kremer, popularly known as Mercator, came with his map to be known as Mercator's projection. He devised a method of projecting on a flat piece of paper an accurate picture of the curved earth. It made it possible for navigators to chart a course by drawing straight lines. The study of maps and map making increased and facilitated sea journeys. An important cause of the Portuguese success was their use of charts, which was kept as a close secret and was not shared with the outsiders. The earliest of such surviving charts dates back to the first half of the 14th century. It is called the Portolan chart and is made on a tanned animal hide. However, by the 16th century, the science of navigation was becoming international with the cooperation between the mathematicians and the navigators. In 1607, the Atlas Minor was published and it helped geographical expedition later. This is the end of our today's discussion. Subscribe to this channel, like our video and comment. Listen to our podcast episodes. Follow our official Facebook page, Twitter handle and Instagram. For any query, feel free to mail us. For details, see the description.